Good morning, class 9. Welcome to English Literature period, LFCS online class. Second book, Snapshots, is being taken up. From this book, first lesson, The Summer of the Beautiful White Horse. The Summer of the Beautiful White Horse, written by William Sharon. This is second book. Summer of the Beautiful White Horse. Please being concentrated, listen. Summary is going to be started. In this lesson, we are going to know about two children named Murad and Aram. Whole story is centralized around their thoughts, feelings, thinkings, faithful activities. The story is about two poor Aramean boys, just I told you, named Murad and Aram. They belong to the same tribe, and their tribe was famous for trust and honesty. Trust and honesty. Narrator Aram was a 9-year-old boy. The world was like a delightful, mysterious dream for him. For him. The world, just I told you, very joyful life he was living there. Very joyful life. What happened one day? Murad came to Aram sitting on a white horse. Murad tapped on the window of the narrator's room. The narrator jumped out of bed and looked out. He couldn't believe, his eyes couldn't believe why the scene, what he saw there. Narrator passionately longed to write as Murad was sitting on a beautiful horse, and who noticed Aram. Aram noticed from the window. Who knocked? Murad. Murad knocked, and Aram was sleeping in the room. From the window he saw. Poverty stricken. Actually, they had poverty, but they never lost their honesty. Never. All the members of the Garoglanian was his family. Okay? Family. Very poor. But they were living in the most honest way. Just I told you. Amazing and very comical poverty in the world. But they were famous for their honesty in all the tribe. For the last 11 centuries, they had never promised with their honesty. Never. Murad, one day, Murad had stolen the horse from a bite, from a right system. Means Murad had stolen the horse for what purpose? To ride. To ride, admin. Murad had come to invite the narrator Aram, to ride together. Narrator convinced himself. But stealing a horse for a ride was not the same thing as stealing anything else. After all, Murad was crazy, very crazy to ride the horse, so he stole. Actually, he was moody. Whenever he wanted anything, he did without any deep thinking, deep consideration. Characteristic in the family. Every family has a characteristic in if somewhere Uncle Khosrow, uncle, whose uncle? Aram and Murad uncle. Khusro was the true inheritor of that crazy. He was also crazy person. He was a big man with black hair and large mustache. Like this, Aram and Murad, both of them, rode the horse. Murad was very joyful mind, joyful mood. He sang, who? Murad. Murad asked the narrator to get down. Why? Because he wanted to ride the horse. Lonely, first of all. First, he enjoyed. After that turn, he gave the turn to Aram. Just they enjoyed the horse too much. Too much. Narrator realized that Murad had been taking those only early morning rides for quite some time. Anyhow, they enjoyed for a month, nearly approximately for 1 month, and tied the horse lonely place, uh, in a hiding place. But that house belonged John Bryan. John Bryce. One day, John Bryce was what? Assyrian. He came in Uncle Khusro. Why? Because he saw the horse in the way, riding by Murad and Aram. So directly he went to Khusro, Uncle Khusro, to complain. Actually, just I told you, Khusro was very joyful person, moody person, crazy person. Uncle Khusro became irritated. He shouted, "It's no harm. It's no harm. What is the loss of a horse? What is the loss of a horse?" It was his quotation. It was his statement, joyful statement, always in every matter. It's no harm. Please read. It's no harm. What is the loss of horse? According to the object. But first sentence, he always said, what? It is no harm. It's no harm. John Bryan told him that he had to pay $60 for such a horse. The farmer caught up and went away from there. The narrator told Murad of John Bryan's visit, and he also wanted Murad that he shouldn't return the horse until he learned to ride. Okay? Murad, by chance, both of them, Murad and Aram, came across John Bryan. John Bryan, he was his way as to the town. The farmer studied the horse very deeply, eagerly, and found that horse belonged to him. But he said nothing at the moment. When family of Aram and Murad came to know about reality, without any pressure, without any objection, horse was returned. Now, question answer of this lesson will be provided you on PDF, in form of PDF. You will write all the question answer, seeing the PDF very clearly in your fair copy. Thanks, have a nice day. Only रोकना है. Okay, Mr. Just I told you summary deep expression in my own words of first lesson. And for question answer, just I told you, will be sent to you in form of PDF. So let's start second lesson. Second lesson. What is second lesson? The address. The address by Marga Minko. This is again the address by Marga Minko. Dear students, this lesson the address. Marga. This lesson has been written by Marga Minko. The lesson named The Address is a moving short story of Marga Minko. During World War II, when Germany invaded Holland, that time a woman with her daughter had to flee from her home. Mother settled with her daughter next in next city, but after few years she died. Who? That mother. Mother died. Mother, Mrs. Yes. She was Mrs. Yes. Mrs. Yes died. After long after the war, her daughter, Mrs. Yes' daughter, came back to her town where they lived long time ago. Why? Because meanwhile leaving the city, all her belongings, Mrs. Yes left at home at Mrs. Darling home. Mrs. Darling lived in the street number 46 Marconi Street. Mrs.'s daughter came there to get belongings. Now no whole story what happened after that. Later was when Nader came and reached number 46 Marconi Street. Who? Mrs. Yes' daughter. Mrs. Yes' daughter. She passed the bell. She pressed the bell. A woman opened the door. She was Mrs. Darling. Mrs. Darling, friend of her mother. But she refused to identify, refused to know, refused to recognize the daughter. The daughter. Girl had once seen the woman years ago, only one time. So she was also confused. But she realized that perhaps she had rung the wrong bell that time. The girl asked the woman if she still knew her mother. Her Mrs. Darling refused, ignored. She stood there dumbfounded. Who? Yes, daughter. Later then told her, narrator. Later means Mrs. Yes, daughter. Yes, daughter. Daughter is narrator of this story. She told, she told that she was daughter of Mrs. Yes. Mrs. Yes. Woman asked, have you come back? Mrs. Darling, come back. If it was clear that she was not pleased to see. Seeing body expressions, face expression, it was clear that Mr. Dolly was not happy, not glad to see the doctor. Why? Because he was too much puzzled that all the belongings, she would have to return. So she was not happy. But she wanted to talk to her for a moment. Narrator got lost in old memories. Why? Because I think a few years had been passed by then. She had given her the address of Mrs. Starling years ago. Holland was striking, just I told you. Mrs. Darling came frequently. Actually, while she lived there before the war, the Mrs. Darling, mother of daughter, Mrs. Yes and Mrs. Darling, Mrs. Yes and Mrs. Darling were past friend. Mrs. Darling frequently came to visit her. Every time she visited, whenever she visited, she took something with her, something from her house. One day she took all the silverware, then she took away the antique plates hung on the wall. Mrs. Yes told her daughter that Mrs. Darling wanted to save all her articles. It was war time. If they had to leave the place, they would lose everything. Daughter wanted to know if there was a written agreement. As Mrs. Darling thought that if they left the place, electricity it means so they had lost everything. So the daughter argued there was any agreement for that agreement. That Darling would return all the articles safely. Girl couldn't trust anyone so blindly. Mrs. Yes, when she was giving all the articles to Darling, that time this question was arisen. There should be an agreement. Mrs. Yes was the reliable person. Reliable lady. She replied that it is not necessary. The writer's first visit was not rewarding. She paid a second visit after a few days. This time she found her in 15-year-old daughter. Second time when daughter came, then she found when she knocked the door and door was opened. Mrs. Darling was not presented while her daughter, Mrs. Darling daughter was present there and opened the door. She decided to wait for Mrs. Darling. Mrs. Darling later found himself in the midst of things. Actually, she was taken place. She was allowed to take place in the room. While she took place in the room, she noticed all the articles around her belonging her mother. But she could say nothing. Why? Because they had no proof. she had to return hopelessly. This is summary of this lesson. Question answer of this lesson also will be provided in form of PDF to you. Please open PDF and write all the question answer very clearly, neatly in your fair copy. This is your homework. Thanks. Have a nice day.